Hi everyone, welcome to week 2 of Career Brand Development and Self-Coaching. My name is Dr. Michelle Fort. I'm an assistant professor at SUNY Empire State College. So most of you're looking for jobs or you're in a transition and you want to know certain things about your job search. How do you translate the job description? What are the presumptions that companies make when they write job descriptions? Are there standards, are there criteria involved about which you might be unaware? So sometimes it feels like you're not in on a secret. You don't know what's assumed. You don't know if there's any other information that you should know. And you might wonder if other job seekers out there know something that you don't know. So the questions are, what should you focus on? Is there language you should use when looking for a job or reading a job description? And to that end, I think it might be helpful to review some definitions and think through the eyes of evaluators. We really want to know what those people think about how they're creating jobs, etc. We'll review some critical tasks. We'll look at some standards and benchmarks, some competency models and frameworks, assessment tools, and we'll look at expert assessments. We're going to look at those from the perspective of the evaluator. Written communication is a very highly desired competency, so we thought we would use that competency to illustrate some of the applications and some of the definitions about which we'll speak. So I wanted to share a story with you. I was recently on a train to New York City, and the man sitting in the seat behind me was having a fairly extensive conversation, a fairly detailed conversation with one of his coworkers, and I presumed that the man on the phone was this person's supervisor. And he was really driving home the fact that this employee was not clearly communicating with one of their clients. And the clients were growing very frustrated that there were all these communications going back and forth, emails, memos, and the client wasn't getting what she or he needed. And the employee didn't know how to express him or herself clearly in written communication. And it really dawned on me that written communication is so crucially important no matter the job or the employment situation. So I think this will serve you well as we move through some of these tools and some of the ways in which these expert evaluators really look at you as someone who's looking for a job. And our tool to do this in this course is what we're calling an assessment grid. In the written communication assessment grid, we will review some of these key terms and how this grid will help you to understand how to populate and really understand your own skills and abilities. So stay tuned. Next, we're going to be talking about critical tasks. Thanks so much for joining us.